Been so long. Listening.
Yeah.
No.
Like, how dare you? Like, how filthy could you be?
Only God can.
Hey guys.
Zim is my country. Ask for Zim.
Ah, it's giving Zimbabwe. Ah, it's giving Zimbabwe. Market on the side of the road.
To say the emperor, the conqueror, the champion, the lion is here. Hey, Odogu.
Be quiet. Let me pop out.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is called Toast to the New Year, as you can see. Me and the one and only, the amazing. Is it good?
Very good.
I know my wine. I don't drink, but I know my wine.
Good.
Come on. You know what I'm saying? Apple
It's
juice.
nice.
Apple juice.
It's not too it's not too bitter.
Yeah, it's not too sweet.
It's not too
just
sweet.
right.
It's just
Tender.
right.
The tender.
10 out of 10.
Come on, G. Anyways, welcome back to P.O.V podcast. For the people, by the people, we just want to thank.
For the culture, by the culture.
This is the last one, forgive me. It's the last one. The apple juice is getting to my head.
God.
Let's rewind, ready? Back again to the P.O.V podcast. For the culture, by the culture. You're truly host, Michael, aka Dopey Dope, Fresh Boy, aka Sweets. Nah, it's alright like that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, aka Sweet Boy Lifestyle, and I'm with my amazing co-host, this woman. If Superwoman exists, I'll give her the job. Maggie, she's amazing. Let's put our hands together.
Woo.
You know, you taught me a lot this year, you know.
Did I?
Yeah, self-resilience, motivation. You motivate me sometimes because of the things you do. My friend, your job first is one motivation. You just be driving like you drive more than the truck drivers that I know.
Nah, I drive a lot, guys.
You drive a lot. But anyways, yeah, so this is called Toast to the New Year, like we said. Just reflection on how, by the way, I wore tank top today so I can flex the muscle. I went muscle.
Guys, let's enjoy nice Michael because for the next 3 months.
Oh my God. 5 weeks only, 6 weeks only, I get to go back to the old days.
And
you
be
know,
a menace.
to society.
Sierra Leone is gonna catch fire.
And if you're from SL and you watch this, I tell you how to
South
count.
Africa.
No, SL.
Oh, you call it SL?
Yeah, we say SL. I tell you how to count. You want to count. The kind of was don't tell what touch and go on, but we go for Kaisai.
What he said.
Exactly. I'm learning other languages, don't worry. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna start. I always like ladies first. I always start with.
What are we even talking about today?
We're just reflecting on how our year's been, you know, what are we looking forward to next year? What do we have set up?
Okay.
Like, what do you have? I know you have amazing things set up. I'm trying to put things together as I go. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We just did a waffle. That's why I said toast. If you don't have a glass, make sure you get one because this one.
Let's do this. It's gonna be our tumbler.
Yeah, that's it. If you don't have a glass, make sure you get a glass because it's gonna be short and sweet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
This year has been quite a hard year for me. I think I have struggled with a lot, like mentally, emotionally. Like it's been a lot.
It's pushed you to the wall.
Like a lot. But the end of the year, like yesterday was an amazing day for me. I didn't tell you. I'm gonna cut it off. I'm not gonna add it here on the podcast. Whatever I've told
we'll
my
talk about this
yeah,
one later. There's more to it.
Yeah, that was the hardest part because of a lot of uncertainty.
Yeah.
But I'm thanking God that has been solved. And then now, like with a lot of things, a lot of good.
Did you ever have doubts about?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
And you ever felt like you could any moment from now you can just pack everything and just like.
Yeah. It was very scary because that's how my friend Alicia went back home.
Oh.
Yeah, because like it was almost like a year. We're talking about the visa, guys. Like if you're an immigrant or if you're a person on a student
or
visa,
like working visa, anything.
a lot of things like are changing right now. Like even the student visa is getting a lot harder. Yeah, so they literally sent her a letter and was like, on Friday you need to go by Monday. So I was very nervous.
Why didn't you call me?
Like, what would you have done?
I'm sure.
I think if we at that point you didn't know shit.
I'm
like,
sure my predecessor, homeboy, will understand. You know what I'm saying? It's all for a great cause, brother.
Nah, but at that point we didn't know.
I call you a man, man. She's a beautiful woman.
It was such a stressful time, but I'm glad that's over.
We thank God.
And like even if it's not finished, at least like we are on the road.
Yeah, now we don't need to pack. We don't need to buy
yeah, bruh. I was like, I've never been that stressed.
I'm excited, man. That's a very good news to have to wait to end the year off.
I know, and even this week has been a week of good news. I was like, oh my god.
That's why we have today. We are toasty.
Yeah, so I'm just happy. I'm ending a year like with a lot of gratitude. Yeah,
that's it. That's how we like it.
With a lot of gratitude. And what about you? How are you ending the year? You're ending it with excitement.
I'm excited, ladies and gentlemen. I'm buzzing. Is it a smile? I can't help it.
Yeah, because you're gonna go turn Sierra Leone upside down.
So when you watch this now, what about my future wife watch this?
Oh, I apologize to you, girl. You knew what you were getting into.
I'll spill it. I won't tell you. But I met someone that I actually kind of fancy. No, you know, but like they don't know. So.
Is it the one you just told me about?
Yeah, I actually kind of fancy her still. She thinks I'm joking.
Girl, shout to you, girl.
She thinks I'm joking. Hopefully when this comes out, she'll watch it. She thinks I'm joking, but I actually kind of fancy her. I'm just trying to like wrap my head around things, you know, because I felt like this about somebody else, you know, earlier, but things didn't work out. So it's, like I said, for me, honestly, I tell you what I want, and if you can't give me what I want, there's no love lost. Like, I'm not gonna like be upset or be angry or throw the world at you. It's like, that means the compatibility is there, but it's the wrong time. You know what I mean? And if it works out, we can always come back somewhere down the line and be like, all right, cool, now we're ready to try it. So faith just works. Like, I've learned that in life, faith is something you don't force to someone. You just have to let it happen. That's one thing I've noticed, that before I used to force things. I'm like, oh, why is this not happening? Why does this? But now I'm like, you know what? Even job, everything, family. I said, if it's not happening right now, there's a reason for it. Yeah. Let me just leave
Everything works out the way it's supposed to be.
Let me just leave it and come back. And I just literally, that's how I look at things. And every time I do that, I come back, light bulb.
I'll be happy for you about this next year. Because right now, I know you're gonna be a man.
Listen, I have to go back to the old me for 5 weeks, guys. Just let me have me. I'm a better person in life. I'm grateful for the lesson that I think 2023.
Yeah, you're grateful for the lessons, but you're gonna say just a little bit. Let me just tap into the fuckboyism.
Yeah,
just
come
one
on, guys. Let me leave. I'm really but a human. But honestly, I think out of all the years, 2018, when I first moved back to Australia after what happened in the UK, that's off camera. We can't tell you, man.
Yeah.
Because if not, that was a year that
one day we will share.
One day we will share. That was a year that I was also grateful for, because the things that happened while I was away, and what made me call my parents and like, buy me a one-way ticket, I'm coming. I'm buying a one-way, I'm coming. They're like, why? I didn't even give them anything. I just said I'm coming. And I literally said I'm gonna start the new year in Australia. I came on the 31st of December. I literally came on the last day of the year. And then I started the new year in Australia. I was like, there's no way I'm starting the new year in England. I wanted to come back and start the new year. So, and then 2023, this year, I have learned so much about myself. I've learned so much about people. I've learned so much about the world. I've learned that not everything is in my control. Like, I'm not a control freak, but I used to think I can fix everything. You understand? Like, I've learned that I can't fix everything. Some things you just have to let go. Like,
what would you say was your biggest lesson in 2024?
Ooh, that's a good one. I think...
Not 2024, 2023.
Like,
yeah, very good.
We don't enter.
2023.
Fast track. I think I'll give you two. One is probably learning how to be alone. Like, you know, loneliness was something I was
being alone doesn't mean you're lonely.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I said. I was like, that's one thing I learned, differentiation of the two. I didn't know there was like a massive gap, but now I know. Also, I take away a lot from this year is like knowing yourself, like knowing your worth. Like, that's one thing I'll value more, that I actually understand that who the hell Michael is. and I understand that what Michael wants in life, you shouldn't compromise it for anybody else. Like, you should give your demands and give
Preach on!
and give what you want. Like, it's not about you putting it in someone's face. It's about saying, hey, this is me, this is what I want, and you two tell me what you want. It's not a thing about, okay, it's all about me. No, it's all about us. It's an us thing, you know what I mean? I didn't have that. I was always like the listener, the doer, but now I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put me first. I always look after my princess.
You gotta put me first.
Wherever you are, I always look after my princess, but now I'm learning how to put me first.
Yeah.
And now I'm putting me first.
You cannot be able to take care of other people if you're not okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think that's my biggest lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about you?
My biggest lesson mostly revolves around my relationship. I have learned a lot of patience. And I've learned that when you are with someone, you both of you are growing.
Yeah.
Both of you are learning. So like, it is very important to understand like
the level of education.
Yeah, and not like each and everybody has been raised from different families.
Yes.
So like, you have to understand where everybody comes from.
Exactly.
Like, their flaws, like, you know what I mean? So it's been a very good like, I wouldn't say like me and my partner yell at each other. We don't like. And one thing I really want to thank God for is my partner, because like he has really been a rock.
You should thank me. You should thank me.
You're my partner too in the
I was saying you should thank, because I used to look after him.
Really?
Yeah, we used to be, I used to be the one that you should thank me.
Nah.
Because it wasn't for me, those days, man, that's everyone. They know.
But in all capacities, he's just an amazing human being. And
that's
like,
good. I know it's true. Definitely.
I would always wish him the best, regardless of like our situation. You know what I mean? Like, he's my best friend. You know what I mean?
I always say that. I was like, regardless of what happens, wherever you are, if you and somebody had something great, because not everything's gonna be together. Things come to an end. And I'm like, I wish you nothing but the best. I wish you nothing but love and success. I want you to grow and find yourself and find somebody that you think is compatible to you.
Let's not go to finding somebody, because I am just like petty.
Don't find someone. Me, find somebody. It's up to you. For me personally, I don't care. But me, I'll take away. I think I'm more appreciative of is this thing that we got going here.
I
started off as a joke.
I started by inviting you to mine. If you guys don't know, shout out, I had the Bottomless Banter pod.
That was the vibe.
The Bottomless Banter
I know, right? That was the vibe. That was the vibe. Yeah, it started, and then I was like, if you want to start, if you want to start anything, just let me know.
Yeah, because like it wouldn't make, because I had a podcast by myself, but the only issue was it was a podcast where I needed to invite people, and I don't know so many people, and then like I just needed a podcast where it is something that is supposed to be a stress reliever. Like, and the fact that I have to approach people all the time, sometimes it was a bit I just need somewhere where I can go back and leave, and I know this is what we're doing, you know. And I needed something that it's like an outlet where you can just talk shit and then you move on.
I was surprised I got the call.
Yeah, because we were friends, but we weren't friends.
Yeah, we weren't close. Now we understand it.
Yeah, we're really close.
We're good friends, guys.
Honest,
they say things bring people together.
And it's so funny that life has brought us together like this. Who would have thought?
I would not bet on it.
Bruh, even me, I wouldn't have bet on it, but
I would not have bet on it.
But I feel like we've both grown.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I think I've grown a lot.
Yeah. We both have.
And you've grown a lot as well.
As a human being, I never used to be a strong person in life generally. I used to let a lot of people like walk all over me, and I never used to have a voice. Like sometimes, like when you are out there, maybe on social media, people think you're very outgoing and like an extrovert, but I'm not an extrovert.
I'm in and out.
Yeah, but at least you, I feel like if somebody talks shit or did shit to you, you will speak out. Me, that's my one weakness. I never speak out. I just shut up.
It's not about like being superior. It's just about defending yourself
and knowing your worth.
Exactly.
Right now, I know my worth, and right now, even my partner was saying the other day, "Hey, this day is your jazz down." Like there's another, I don't know. We got into an accident, yeah, and he was trying to come. I was like, "Don't tell him, well, you don't wanna." He was like, "God, who is this?" Because normally I'd be like, "Oh, it's okay, let me just like, yeah." But now I was like, no, so I saw you, right? Like you know what I mean? I've become more like,
that's good.
Outspoken.
You're feisty.
Yeah.
You like the spice, Maggie. You just add small Maggie and pepper.
Bruh.
Yeah, so I'll give you spice.
What would you say is one thing you're really looking forward to in 2024? Would you ever think you'd get to 2024?
Not really. I swear
Please
to
go
God.
to Sierra Leone and come back in one piece.
I will, man.
Bruh.
This guy's scared.
No,
I will.
like it's Africa. Sometimes it's unpredictable.
It's my country, my home. Me,
Bruh.
listen, me, I'm a stubborn goat. Everyone knows that. I'm that person that I'm stubborn. But that's what makes me me. That's why I survive.
Yeah.
I survive in the world by being who I am. And I've been many places. I've come out of many situations, and I always thank God. And I don't know how I literally come out of these situations. I'm like,
oh, we'll do a vlog when you're touching your
and do the leg.
put it on the
Yeah, that's
New Year's meeting.
But yeah, I think one thing I'm looking forward into the new year is just to see how I can keep improving and bettering myself. That's literally it. Like how I can keep being this man that I am, and I'm so grateful that, you know, sometimes bad news becomes good. Like bad news create good people.
Yeah.
Like when you go through trials and tribulations and you go through depression and all that stuff that people go through, and it's like, it's always good to speak to somebody. But if you're somebody that's resilient and have the strength that you can do it individually, by all means, do it your way.
Are you looking forward to love?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to love again, man. I'm looking forward to love again.
I'm excited for you.
I'm a lover boy. Everybody knows me, man. I might be a knucklehead or hard-headed, and everybody, you want to? I don't like fighting, guys. I just have the appearance. I'm a soft approach man. If you're a fine girl, approach me.
He likes the soft life.
If you're a fine girl, approach me. Say hello, how are you? I say, I'm fine. I don't do violence. No.
Nah, what I'm looking forward to next year, I feel like next year our podcast is going to be on another level.
We're coming, guys. We got some stuff planned for you guys.
I'm excited for that. Like, it's been hard, especially because you're starting off, and I feel like you're trying to get our footing. We had a problem with location.
Yeah.
You know, like when it's first starting, we're still figuring out everything.
Mr. Beast didn't come Mr. Beast in one day.
Yeah, and then like we always have technical issues.
Every time.
God. Like, if you see me that I haven't posted, it's because technical difficulties, let me tell you.
Week in and week out.
Yeah, but we're trying to figure everything out, and I feel like this podcast is gonna grow. And I wish that next year, like in terms of like content creation and like some sort of platform, like I think we need to come up with I don't know, something for podcasters, like where we can
in Australia, something where we can
in Sydney we can do like an event or something.
The event, something we can all get together and just, you know, pick each other's brain and how, you know, things happen and what's your channel about, what do you talk about, what do you promote, what don't you promote,
networking, we need a lot of networking.
Can we collaborate, can we do this? And
I think we'll also have a P.O.V event once.
Yeah, now we have
before but are you gonna be back before summer ends?
Yeah, I'll be back.
Bro,
I might be doing a lot of traveling next year, but
like that's okay. When you're back, we need to plan like a lot of like parties.
You have a friend that's a promoter. Yeah.
Which friend? Akuya.
No, the other one.
Oh yeah, just on Insta. Nah, but we need to plan.
And Kwasi is a whole DJ, so we're good. We got a DJ, we got a promoter. We're just gonna find a small location
and do Bomboclad Jamaican P.O.V podcast, like launch party or something.
Nah, it's gonna be active. We do like a local live stream, something like that.
Yeah, like I just like maybe
I think we should,
a live show or something.
We should, man. We should like do a little P.O.V.
like even if it's for 50 people.
Yeah.
We just do like a party or something.
Look, this is a passion, so it's not like we're doing it because we think we're gonna make millions of dollars.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I claim it.
Let me lie. This is why I money. This girl love money.
I claim it.
No, but a passion becomes a job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
we want it to become like something.
Like something that, you know, you can break bread.
Inspire.
Yeah. So like And we see, like, every time we go out, people are like, oh, shout out to you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my
P.O.V,
God. Did I tell you, like, I went to this thing and some guy came and hugged me?
And I'm like, what?
And he was like, I love your podcast. I'm like, what the hell?
I went to shout out to Wafaj. I went to Wafaj last week and I told 2-3 people came up to me and be like, bruh, shout out to you, dude. I was like, who are these people?
For the podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Who are these people? I don't know you. I was like, yeah, I spot them. I was like, yeah, I appreciate it. Keep watching.
Yeah.
Like people keep asking me, send me this, can we watch this?
And we need to do much next year too.
Yeah, we're gonna do a lot.
Like I think it's just gonna be an amazing year. And then we'll talk about our favorite topics this year. My favorite topic especially was, I think, and it's something that I would want us to continue in the podcast, would probably be like, of course we want to entertain you and then we're just talking our life shit, yeah, but I would also want us to incorporate a bit of educative stuff. Like I really enjoyed when you were speaking about like sexual health.
Oh yeah,
and
that's,
like,
I was gonna say my favorite
HIV
one was
the women health,
the African woman book thing that we did.
Yeah.
By the way, again, shout out to the reader, man. That was a big for us, for her to show us some love on the channel.
Yeah. And I feel like that's what I want us to do. I like because the essence of our podcast is speaking about things that the youth go through, because we are
we didn't get learned. Something we didn't
youth,
get
right?
taught. Of course. Yeah,
Are you Gen X?
Who's like Gen? Yeah.
Are you Gen Z?
No, I'm not Gen Z. I'm
You're
96.
oh no, gosh, you're a Nini.
Yeah.
You're a millennial.
I'm a millennial. I'm not a Gen Z.
Damn, I'm a Gen Z, guys.
Yeah, 2000
Gang.
baby.
No, I'm not a 2000 baby.
You're late 90s.
1997.
96.
Just 1 year.
So what is it? I'm Gen Z.
Nah, Gen Z.
No, not
Gen Z
cutting it.
starts from 1997.
It's okay. I'm not cutting it. I'm staying.
Gen Z starts from
No, it's time to leave the party, sister. So no, I'm not going anywhere.
Nah, but like we were like, I feel like I wanted.
Nah, of course, I love that.
There are a lot of podcasts here in Australia, but there's no Black people podcast
That focus on things like that.
Like speak about sex freely and speak about I like mental health.
Oh,
I want us to be able to talk about that, because like it looks like taboo topics, but everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it.
In the Black community, like I said, most of the stuff that we come out here and we voice, myself and Maggie, is because these are things that we didn't get taught about it. Trust me, if I got taught how to put on a condom when for the first time I slept with a girl, I'll be like, okay, I won't be clueless.
What did you use the first time?
Huh?
What did you use the first time?
No, I knew what condom was, but I didn't know how to, like, there's operations and shit like that. I just looked at it and I was like, okay, that's how it works.
Yeah, and I was also like, one day, my hope is that maybe we'll go to Africa together and like talk to Kenya.
People. If I don't have a wife, I'm going to Kenya.
Like, you know, like there's some very many organizations that we can help out.
Oh, yeah,
things
definitely.
like that. Like that is what I would
Guys,
want to
we want to
help
take this
people
far,
create awareness and all that. And we will do it, you know. We'll go back to this.
By the power of might and by the will of God,
we will do it. Inspire, aspire, entertain. That's the whole essence of our podcast.
From our mouth to God's ears.
To God's ears. Inshallah.
But yeah, I think this year has been a lot. This has been a lot for us, you know. We've had a lot going on.
Yeah, but I feel like regardless of me not, guys, we have so many episodes that I have. It is just because I haven't gotten.
I will be good when I'm away. She can just upload
it but
and keep you guys entertained.
Bruh, we have always every week we've met.
Yeah. I have not noticed.
Have you noticed?
It's part of my DNA.
Apart from the other week
when I was away,
the other week when we came and we didn't even. I even have those clips that we did.
Record, but we did like a vlog.
A 30-minute. Yeah, like every week for the past 3 months we've met for the podcast.
That's dedication.
That's dedication.
That shows that
we're P.O.V podcast.
Shout out to you, P.O.V.
Next year when you're coming, we need to dress up in our merch.
Oh yeah, we have to get more merch.
Even if it's that t-shirt, we need to
I'll see if I can get more merch and that. We have to go to Palmyra City. Me, I'm ready when you're ready. Yeah. I'm ready to go Palmyra, Miranda, ask people.
We need to bring next year. We need to try and bring guests.
When we get the setup.
Especially I would want to talk to a nurse, sexual health, specialist.
This is black community.
Yeah.
When you say nurse, everybody put their hand up. Nurse, everybody be like yes.
No, they can be a nurse, but are they willing to be?
Don't worry, I have nurse.
Yeah.
I have nurse.
You've been having a nurse this whole time?
I have nurse. Nurse, when you're ready, you come on, Abby.
But yeah, like, and what is the one thing, where would you want to see the podcast go in 2024?
Honestly, I just want like people to be inspired, but when we sit here every week or every day or whatever, we have time to sit here and talk about things that are taboos, like Maggie said, things that we were not learned, and things that African households will never speak of. Because one thing here, we are still black, don't get that twisted. But we live in the Western world, and we have to adapt to the cultures that we live in. We can't just go back to the olden days because we live here. You're gonna struggle if you don't know these things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's one thing I see. Like the old people struggle with adapting to the society of the Western world because they haven't been integrated when they were young.
Yeah.
So it's like this is what we're here for. Just
and
to
a
help
lot
you
of
guys.
young people are doing stuff like let's say things talking about sex. Even somebody in Africa, like one of my cousins reached out and she was like, "Thank you so much for talking about that because like." People do it either way.
Wow, people
do it either way.
Someone
So
sent me a
it
screenshot.
needs to be spoken about.
Yeah, someone sent me a screenshot watching the pod. I was like, appreciate you, man.
Bruh, when you go to Sierra Leone, you need to go ham.
No, I'm gonna do a segment. Should I do a smash or pass?
Oh no.
Nah, put on my channel. That one is for me.
Put your channel.
I'm gonna create my own channel.
Or just do it on the do it on the podcast channel.
You wanna do smash or pass on the podcast?
Just do it. Just do it. At least it's content.
I said 5 weeks of savageness, but are they ready? You think they're ready? You think Australia is ready for me?
Nah. So like, okay, so you can do it on the podcast channel, but just on YouTube, not on Spotify.
Okay.
Because on Spotify, it's gonna be weird hearing Splash or Pass and you're not seeing.
No, it's YouTube.
So even if you post it on YouTube, it's just gonna keep.
I'll send it after we do. Send it on a drive, and then we'll.
Yeah.
Do it. Yeah, I got a lot of content in my head.
Yeah.
I want to try and get a studio and get like, and I want to
get a lot of youth, talk about things.
Nah, we will.
I'll send you a lot of topics because I know in Sierra Leone the situation is so different.
This head, I have everything locked in. I just gotta get a studio after Christmas. After Christmas.
Yeah.
After Christmas, I'll get a studio because I'm gonna be busy when I go there for the first 2 weeks.
Oh my! You'll be giving me content, and my job is just to post.
Yeah, I'll be busy for the next 2 weeks in terms of doing like athletic stuff, and then after that, I'm a free man.
That's I'll be so happy because at least like I won't be looking, and then I can do some content here with my girls and also.
Yeah, I told you I'll give you like at least 1 or 2, 3 content while I'm there, like something. I'm trying to get a round table. I'll do something silly, and then I'll do a street market content. Ask people random questions and whatnot. I'm game.
And also like something educative, like listen to the struggles of the people in Sierra Leone.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Ask them what they think about abroad. Talk about this because some people usually when they think
this is hellfire. I'm telling you, we're in hell. But this hell, sorry.
You had to choke me.
I don't know CPR.
No, bruh, this wine is so good. I'm even tipsy.
Bruh, this one I don't know. You know what
What percentage is it?
I don't know.
Bruh,
I don't drink. I just buy. I'm the best alcoholic buyer.
It's strong.
You know there's some people that don't drink. We know alcohol.
It's
No,
nice.
because it says black label. That's why I bought it.
Yeah, it's so strong. It's good.
But anyways, honestly, whoever's been with us from the journey, from the day we started,
Thank you so much.
we appreciate you. Thank you so much because it's not easy listening to 2 people week in and week out. Whoever hasn't been with us and you've been on board, please, thank you for coming on board. And whoever has not started the journey, what are you waiting for, man? Jump on board.
Yeah. God, the heat that has been in Australia is crazy.
You don't have AC, you're dying. What are you looking for?
I have AC, but it's so loud, it's gonna affect the.
What are you looking forward to? The AC? It's alright.
Oh no, I'm looking forward to improving myself, especially now. Like
everything is like immersion.
Yeah, I think now it's the opportune time for me to. Like, it's gonna be 2020 me.
I know, man. I was like
2020 me, all about me.
It's a mindset thing. It's a mindset.
Fuck all bullshit. I'm not here on bullshit. Like, I just
let's go.
2024 is. I'm not even calling it 2024 anymore. It's 2020 me.
Damn.
And putting myself first and just like going for it. You know what I mean? Especially for me, I feel like a lot. I know I've spoken about this even on my own channel. A lot of insecurities have been around my weight gain, and it is so hard because like I'll go to the gym
Yeah, the motivation.
Yeah, I'll go to the gym, I'll get there, get to the door, and then I'll feel so scared to even go inside. I'll go back home. My only thing in 2024 that I need to work on is just getting myself in there. And I know it's just because of what's in my head. Because, like, the thing is, I feel like, especially with the job that I do, I'm so scared. Like, I know it's going to be painful. And I know it's going to be hard.
It is.
But the thought of, like, having to wake up in so much pain the next morning scares me so much. Sometimes I'm like, God, I don't even think I can do this. So I walk out, and then I feel so shit about myself after. And I want to stop that shit for, like, putting a lot of pressure on myself. Because at the end of the day, the body that I'm in is still good. Like, you know what I mean? It's functional. It's water. It's a vessel that I have, you know? And I think...
And you're in control.
Yeah, that is something that I'm in control of, you know what I mean? And my duty to my body is to nourish it
definitely.
With good things, and also to, like, take care of it. So, like, I feel like I just need to get out of my head in terms of going back to the gym, and especially, like, eating properly. That has been a lot of something that I've struggled with this year, because, you know, like, sometimes in your life is so dysfunctional.
It is
so hard to be on track.
It is,
like,
because things just come at you. And all you want to do is just dodge. It's like, fuck. But yeah,
you find yourself binge eating because of stress. You find yourself, like, not eating at all.
I'm glad.
Like,
I'm glad you spoke about that.
Yeah, so
really
it's just
like
my body issues have been. I've been struggling. I think I've told you a couple of times that I've really struggled with this.
I'm here to help on and obviously off the camera. I've always said that if you need my help in terms of fitness goals and all that stuff,
I just want to start small by like
it's a journey.
The discipline is something that I want to have, and I just think I need to get out of my head about it.
Trust me,
and
it's the best thing that can ever happen to you.
And I want to stop looking at social media, because sometimes on social media
it's all a facade.
Bruh, you look. Somebody has woken up at 3 o'clock, go to the gym.
It's all a facade. It's all a facade, guys. Don't look. It's good to be inspirational. Don't get me wrong. I see something cute sometimes. I'll send it to a girl that I fancy. I'm like, oh, this is cute. I want to. It's good, but that's not ideology. Ideology is what you create. That's your ideology. Is what you create with your person, or what you create to yourself or with yourself. For example, if it's a motivational, you need to go into the gym. You can motivate yourself.
Yeah.
Watching a video, watching all that stuff is good. That person sat there and talked about it because they created that.
Yeah.
You can create that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's all a facade. It's good to have it, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But don't put your mindset on that and think, social media is gonna give me my goal and target. No.
And I don't think I want to give social media or other people the power to affect me that much, you know? Because, like, sometimes you see people, even in life in general, like, people are aged so far from where you are, and they are where you want to be.
Exactly.
And you're like, oh my God, there's so many steps that I have to climb to get to where that person is.
Definitely.
But at the end of the day, we are where we are supposed to be.
Boom. That's
so
the key word.
I think
we are
where we are supposed to be.
And nobody put you in this position but yourself.
Bruh, and nobody and nothing. Like, you can't do anything to speed up the process. You can't. Like, you need to go through this. All of this, everything that you have gone through in 2023,
Bruh, I was so grateful.
has been leading you to this specific place.
I literally said, I tell people, I said, me and my demon, you were knocking. I said, fuck off.
Yeah.
I was like, now let me invite this guy. Let me actually see what he wants.
Yeah.
So I opened the door. I was overweight, guys. Not like overweight, but as an athlete, the weight that I had, because I was off season, I cut my season short from running because I was just going through a lot. So I gained, like, I was 90 plus kilos. I've never been 90 kilos in my life. Like, I've never been. Yeah. But I was walking, I was struggling. Now, everybody knows I waddle, but that one you can tell that I was struggling to waddle. And I was like, fuck it. Like, I was like, I was done. I was literally, my mind was fucked. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I don't know what happened. I woke up, like, I went through everything. I was like, fuck, all right, I need to get back to track. I need to start running again because I've got a goal that I want to achieve. I've got all these things that I know I can put together. Yeah, and I started looking for a strength and conditioning coach. Like, the thing with me, once I have this impulsive thing, once I start something, I have to finish it or I have to get it. Like, for example, I will not care about like my tattoo or whatever, or anything like, or juice. I will not care about juice for months. Today, if I tell you I want juice, Mags, I will go anywhere in the world to buy juice. I don't care. Even if I have to drive 5 hours, I'll go and get it. It's an impulsive thing. And it's good and bad sometimes because it keeps me motivated.
Yeah.
Once I woke up from my nap, I was like, nah, I need to get back on track. I met a PT, I got a good strength and conditioning coach, and I stood on the scale and I weighed myself and I looked at that scale and I was like, fuck it.
Like, oh my god, guys, I looked at the scale this week.
How
and
am I capable of?
That's one thing that I'm so scared of right now because I looked at. I'm not gonna tell you my weight.
But it's good. You know what I
said?
I said this is the last time I'm stepping on the scale. I'm not gonna look at the scale. I can see what I look like. I know how I feel here and here, and I see how I feel between my looking at myself. And I'm gonna get myself to the shape that I want to be. And that's how I started every early mornings, Tuesday, whatever, and I made sure I cut.
Like you're so consistent.
And you know me. Like I work with a schedule. If I don't have a schedule, everything.
And I feel like that's one thing that I'm struggling with. I like, especially with work and stuff. My work, I don't have a set schedule, and that's fucked with me a lot.
I work literally from Monday to Sunday. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
and
I need that in my life because
there's always gonna be curveballs, but I can make sure I can fit it.
Yeah, but because like sometimes with my job in a day, like I can't, like sometimes I start work at 7. I have to be up by 6, right? That means maybe if I'm going to the gym, it's 4 o'clock.
No, you go after.
I'm going to the gym after Michael. I've been like sometimes.
You do truck driving.
You understand. Like sometimes when I
for real.
Yeah.
Me, I would.
By the time I finish up, I just wanna stretch.
Doing this for more than 8. Doing this for like 600 Ks.
Yeah, I'm so exhausted. Like,
that's too much.
If I try and explain to you like how exhausted I am,
I can tell.
And that makes me feel like. And also the thing is, it's become more like. It affects me emotionally, I think, as well, because like the fact that I haven't gone to the gym, bruh, it makes me feel shit. You know what I mean? And I don't want to feel that. So at least I owe myself.
You do.
Even eat well, but sometimes like when you're on the road, bruh, it's hard.
Healthy things are the hardest things to find on the road.
Bruh.
Have you heard this? McDonald's every 30 seconds.
And sometimes you're on a tight schedule, you're like, oh, I'll go for Macca's or you see KFC, it's the fastest thing, you're hungry.
That's the one thing I tell myself. I don't say I don't eat junk food, I do, but Macca's.
And even like sometimes like, okay, I'll carry food, but like sometimes eating cold rice and beans,
it's motivation. Because sometimes when you go, like I used to work and there's no microwave and they won't let me use the microwave.
You just eat it like that. Yeah, so I'm just like, I need to put like the thing is, it is not going to the gym or doing that. I just need to change my mindset. Discipline is innate. It is not gonna come from anyone. No. Discipline over motivation.
You would be surprised when you literally say to yourself, look, this is what I want, and it's a conversation that you have with yourself. It's no one else. This is what I want, this is how it is, I'm gonna get it. And motivate yourself for working out like you motivate yourself in an office or in a job. It's a dream. For me, health is a lifestyle. Health is a job.
I need it to be a lifestyle.
So that's what people like. What do you mean? Like it's a lifestyle? Because I choose to be like this, and I have to work hard for it. Like you choose. Sometimes I'll do morning shift. Sometimes I have double shift. I'll miss training that day, but I'll do a double session someday. And I'll go home naked. I leave at home 6. I get home 9. 5 days a week. 10 days a week. Like I'll get home 9 or I'll get home 10. I'll shower. I'll go to bed. I wake up. I do it all again. And sometimes I ask myself, why am I putting myself through all this bullshit? It's not necessary.
But I feel like if you apply that discipline in every aspect of your life,
you get somewhere.
It's gonna make a huge difference.
And you feel good about yourself.
And that's what I want in 2020.
We're getting there. 2023 Mags is coming. She's gonna be like a snag, like that party she threw when she was, I don't know if it was your 20th party.
No, it was like graduation.
The graduation party. I wasn't there, but my mom told me it was lit.
It was lit.
People telling me all the house was on lockdown because my mom were acting active.
It
So
is
Max, you're coming back. You've got people around. The good thing is you've got support. You've got people that love you, care
But
for
I
you.
just like it's not about that. I just need my.
That, but like I said, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just you have to be on the journey.
I
and you have
needed to
be willing
take
to be on the
myself
journey.
out of this. Like I've been in a depressive, like emotional stage for a very long time, and I just need to pick myself out of that and call myself out of my own bullshit and just put myself in a mindset where
like that.
sometimes you need to call yourself out because we coddle ourselves so much.
You're like, but you know how many times I talk to myself?
Yeah, you're like, nigga, you have to wake the fuck up.
I talk to myself all the time. People look at me, even at work sometimes. I just have conversations. I was like, so the kids are like, what the fuck are you talking to? I was like, myself. Are you okay? Fuck me. I was like, you come out of me.
You need to call, like, I feel like most of the times, even ourselves, like, okay, we tell ourselves, oh, like I was looking at an Instagram post and it was saying, when you know you need to meet someone or need to go to a job on time and do everything for another person on time, imagine you will go there on time. But if it's for yourself, like going to the gym and taking care of your body and
I'll
do
wake
that,
up,
you're
I'll
like,
wake
I'll
up,
do
snooze.
So you need to give yourself the same respect you
give
give
to other people. Exactly, because you are your own person.
Yeah, call yourself out of that bullshit. Like,
Listen.
Maggie, get the fuck up, go to the fucking gym, go eat healthy, go to the office. Do better.
I love this.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah.
I've never seen a bit so driven, man.
Because honestly,
It's
I was
good.
in such a really bad place this year.
I'm excited.
I think you guys know, like, I've been depressed.
I'm excited.
Every week has been something
I'm
that
excited.
is draining
I'm
me,
excited.
but I'm glad like this year is ending on a good note.
Bang!
Yeah,
Another banger.
so my heart is at peace, and regardless of any, life can change like
Exactly.
tomorrow.
That's what I always tell people. I
It's
said
just
nothing's
taking
guaranteed.
it as it is.
Nothing's guaranteed, but you just have to try. That's all you can do is try. Like there's nothing else you can do. Not even the most billionaires, like the money is like you have money, but nothing is guaranteed because you're a billionaire means life is guaranteed. No, you can wake up and die.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
life is for the living. That's one thing I've learned. Like you will, at the end of the day, tomorrow is not promised. So live today like it's your last.
Yeah.
Like live it up.
So
By the way, we are only in our 20s. This is the youngest you'll ever be.
I know.
So,
The next couple
but
years,
I
guys,
look at ourselves.
imagine being married with kids.
Nah. Sometimes I look at ourselves and I'm like, why are we acting so old? Like we're not fucking old. We're not even 30.
I know.
And we act as if we are 50. Like in your 20s.
My grandma's got my energy there, guys.
Bruh, in your 20s, that's when you're supposed
Active.
to live.
Make it work.
Go. I want to travel. I want to do a lot
I
of
want to do so
things.
much, man. I want to do so much.
I want to stop. I feel like I have so much scarcity mentality in the sense that you work, save money's in the bank, right? I need to live like a white person for a bit. White people will work
Bro,
for 3 months.
they're telling you I'm going 6 weeks holiday. I'm gonna go Brazil.
Bruh.
I'm gonna go
Bruh.
Argentina, Paraguay, Uruguay. I say, are you going to all the Guay? They say, yeah.
You'll meet a white person, they're working as a waitress, but they've traveled the world.
Yeah. I think
Why? Because with the way we are raised as black people, our parents expect us to have careers and do this and
and
do this.
don't know what the world looks like.
I think 2023.
And then when we
I'm
get to that
happy.
age, we're like, oh shit, we should have done this.
Yeah,
I
I
wanna
wish
do that.
I don't like. I
I
want
want
to
to do
live
that.
it
I want to see what
up.
the world looks like.
I wanna go and fucking dance in like what is it called, carnival. But I wanna shake my ass and I
Kind of active. Kind of active.
like I want to just live life in the sense where like I want to have a euphoric experience where I have so much fun until I'm like, oh my gosh, we need to 9%, we need to wrap up. I want to have so much fun until I'm like, wow, I can't have any more fun.
I'm done, guys. I'm done. It's over.
Because I don't feel
It's
like
over.
I just need to have a blast with my girls until I'm like, yo,
It's over.
It's enough.
It's
We're
over.
ready not to have babies.
Come on.
That's what I want to
That's
do.
what I'm gonna have to say then, guys.
Like, shut up. Man. Anyway, guys, we need to wrap up.
Yo, honestly, like I was saying, thank you if you just started. Thank you if you've always been there. Thank you if you're just coming on board. 2024, wherever you are, we're coming.
We'll see you guys.
We're coming.
P.O.V. Podcast.
And we out.
We out, guys. See you in 2024.
Thank you.
Bye.
Those.